And here we go. We are now in the Champion Select for round 2 of Biohazard versus Warikuna. Blue team is Warikuna, purple team is Biohazard. Banning for blue team is Trojan Toad. And for purple team we have Endusker banning. Let's see. Shivana is the first ban. That Shivana really caused a lot of mayhem in the first round for Warikuna. And the first ban is Vi. I don't think Biohazard's got any problems with whoever Warikuna is going to pick. What will be the second ban for Warikuna? And the second ban is Nasus. I think they only had problems with maybe with the Shivana. Too tanky maybe, too tanky. And the second ban for Biohazard is Leona. What will be the third ban for Warikuna? And Morgana goes away. But Morgana was in their own team. And the last ban for Biohazard is Swain. Now we're going into the picks. Trojan Toad gets the first pick. Will they maintain the same team? No, they're going selected 10 Annie, but not locked in yet. I wonder what. Yeah, they locked in Annie. I wonder what Warikuna has in mind now to counter Biohazard with, and what Biohazard has up its sleeve to surprise Warikuna with. We see Mr. Chup already was selecting a Maokai, but now switches over to Olaf. Let's see who he locks in with, and then Dusker still has to choose a champion. He's going Tarek again, maybe. "20 seconds on the clock. Okay. And Dusker and Mr. Chopo locks in again with Jarvan and Tarek. I'm a bit surprised that Warikuna did not ban the Jarvan, but hey, if they think they can handle it. Wicked Shimmy locks in directly with Victor. Edgeham selects Lucian. Will he lock in? Lucian has been quite a strong champion throughout the entire tournament. And he locks in with Lucian. Let's see what Bloody is going to go against Lucian with. Winzo's going to go mid against Victor. Selecting Oriana. Wise choice, wise choice. And Bloody selecting the Varus. That's a pretty difficult combination right there. Winzo locks in with the Oriana. All is left is Bloody, and also locks in with the Varus. Last two picks for. Wow, that was quick. They knew what they wanted. There's the Dr. Mundo and Hecarim. What will be Shadow Link, the last pick for Biohazard? Shadow Link selecting Olaf and locks in with Olaf. These are the final picks and bans for the teams. Blue team, Warikuna, Annie, Lucian, Victor, Dr. Mundo, and Hecarim. purple team Biohazard and Dusker has Tariq, Jarvan, Varus, Oriana, and Olaf. So right now I'm seeing some pretty steep competition in bottom lane. Annie has a lot of poke damage and that stun, and crowd control. But Tariq has the heals and the extra armor and all that. Lucian versus Varus. What do you say about that?
I think Varus is gonna kill Lucian.
What?
I think Varus is gonna kill Lucian.
You think Varus is gonna kill Lucian? Yeah, it's possible. But Lucian lately, they've been playing him godlike sometimes. And we have in mid lane Oriana versus Victor. What do you make of this combination?
I'm not sure. I've never seen them go up against each other.
Me neither. But I do think the Victor is at a little bit disadvantage against the Oriana though. But we see a Dr. Mundo in top lane going up against Shadow Link's Olaf, and this was a counter pick by Shadow Link because Olaf does direct HP damage. So it's gonna go through Dr. Mundo's armor and all that and straight into his HP. In the jungle we have Hecarim and Jarvan. Hecarim has the extra movement speed and the crowd control ulti that fears everyone in its range. So we've got to see how this is going to go. So far it's both sides have very interesting team compositions. Let's move over now for a little scene. Let's go to the challenge for a moment. No, challenge is not working. This doesn't show much anyway. Right, we're gonna be waiting until the loading screen comes up. So far, we can see a whole bunch of people watching the tournament over at this side. Everyone having a good time. Webcam's a little slow though, but has a clearer picture than the other one. And the other one for some reason doesn't want to work right now. I think the best thing right now for Warrior to handle Biohazard maybe is to dominate early game, because Biohazard has a really good team coordination in team fights, They know what they have to do and everyone does their job properly. The chicken sandwiches, the chicken salad is actually sold out. So is the croquettes and pastéis. Apparently only hot dogs and cupcakes are left. We are shocked right now because we thought we overstocked a little bit on everything, but everything is gone. It's gone! Nine seconds. Here we go. We're going into the loading screen. I'm just saying, but that Tariq skin is OP. Should be nerfed. Oh, it's Brolaf. I'm mostly interested in bottom lane, you know. Annie, Tarek, Lucian, and Varus. I'm really interested to see how that's gonna play out. And here we go, we're in game. Let me quickly fix the sound, volume a little bit. A hobo has entered the building. I'm going to have to ask security to lead this hobo out. It's still disgusting. There's still cheese in there. And nachos. We see some heavy defense being laid down in jungles. Oh, and he gets a poke from Varus. Oh, crap. So we see Varus going again, and Bloody going again with the long sword instead of the Doran's blade, and Lucian going with the Doran's blade for that extra health and lifesteal. Annie going with the support item to help farm, while Tarek only going with the, what's it called again, the ancient coin to gather a little bit more gold off the AD carry. Both mid laners has the Doran's ring. Oh, and here's the buffs are up. Hecarim going for the red buff first. Both top laners building the Doran's shield first. The farms have begun the early game laning. We see Orianna taking a lot of damage from Victor. A lot of pokes while receiving barely any back. Only got a lot of pokes from minion, but missing a minion right there. Olaf starting off with those pokes on Dr. Mundo. Wards on each side in bottom lane, poking each other, the supports. Orianna getting a slight early lead in farms, so is Olaf. I don't think Mundo can get close to Olaf without taking too much damage. The Varus pokes coming in hard. And here we see Hecarim coming for an early game gank on Olaf. It's a hit. Olaf dealing a lot of damage to Mundo. But taking back a lot of damage. Oh, flashes over to Mundo. Kills Mundo for first blood, but Olaf might go down as well. And Olaf goes down. First blood for... first blood goes to Biohazard. Right? No. See it up. I'm a little bit confused. Yeah. And we see also that Annie was taken out by Varus in the same moment. A very fast early game attack. Here we go. Jarvan is ganking in mid lane, but no, taking a little bit of damage and missed Wicked Shimmy. Wicked Shimmy has dangerously low HP. Orianna still a bit good, but also low and low on mana. Now comes the game of who can survive the most in their lane to farm. Going back equals giving the other the enemy farms. Oh, and Hecarim comes to gank the Orianna. Here's Jarvan to come in and help. Takes a lot of damage from the Hecarim. We see Mundo went with the armor, cloth armor already, building up that tank. The dangerous thing about Mundo is in late game he's gonna be really strong, almost unkillable, depending on how he does early game, you know. Oh, both 3 blights on Lucian and he dodges the Q. Well done, avoiding that extra damage from the blight. Oh, that's a hit. Oriana takes another hit and is dangerously low on health. And yes, she decides to go back, giving Victor time to farm up a little bit more. Victor better use this time cautiously. Farm as much as possible until Oriana comes back, because when she comes back, she's gonna come back stronger. Bottom lane, we see Varus out farming the Lucian. Almost double the amount of farms. Echam already decided to go back, but it's a bad idea. Gotta stay there, gotta farm as much as possible. That kill over him and the losing farm, that is going to have a lot of effect on the turnout of the match. And Warikuna cannot afford to lose this match, otherwise they are gone. They are going to be in 3rd place in the tournaments. If they win, they get to fight another match. Olaf doing some pokes on Dr. Mundo. Not taking so much back. Brought an HP item, the red crystal. What's it called again? Ruby crystal. So Olaf got a bit more HP than the Mundo. You see Victor already got the augmented death.
Oh, it just started, okay.
Varus still there. Hasn't bought anything yet. Maybe waiting for that BF sword, early BF sword. Not missing his farms, keeping up with his farms. Not giving Lucian the chance to catch up in farms. With that extra kill, he has a lot more gold than Lucian. Let's check. Yes, he has about 600 more gold than Lucian. Top lane, Olaf outfarming the Mundo. Mid lane so far is pretty equal in farms. Jarvan taking the second blue buff. Guess Oriana didn't need the blue buff right now because she already has the Chalice of Harmony, giving her a lot of mana regen and sustain in mid lane, as long as she doesn't take too many pokes from Victor. And there's Oriana ult with Jarvan combination gank. Victor dangerously low on health, and he goes down. Successful gank by Jarvan with the combination ulti. But here's Hecarim coming in against the Oriana. Oriana taking a lot of damage. Oriana goes down. Almost thought he was going to survive. Equal trade for Warikuna and Biohazard. Here is Annie taking a lot of damage. She is ignite. One more hit from Varus. My god. And she survives with 45 HP. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, yeah, she could have eaten the biscuit actually, but I don't think she remembered that it was probably panicking, you know. Yeah. Could have disengaged the ignite, lessened the damage from it. Hecarim roaming the enemy jungle like nobody's business. Wicked shimmy, building up that AP and movements, while Oriana still building up more AP with Doran's rings. AP, HP, and Manrija and Hecarim taking on both Olaf and Jarvan. But Dick was locked down by Jarvan's ult and gets taken down. Could not take the Jarvan down in time, so it was his mistake for staying in the jungle too long. Right now, both AD carries in bottom lane have their BF swords already, but Varus did get the pickaxe, so he is close to getting the BF sword early. Annie and Lucian dancing down there, waiting for the moment to strike. Jarvan coming in bottom. No wards, I think, to stop them. Yeah, now there's a ward. And Annie gets stunned. Jarvan coming in. Oh, the Varus ult misses. But he does poke the Lucian a lot. If that Varus ult landed, that Annie would have been dead with a Jarvan ult as well. Olaf dealing so much damage to Mundo. Oh, here's the Jarvan gank on mid lane, but here's Hecarim also. Hecarim jumps into the ulti. Jarvan taking a lot of damage, and there's the Hecarim ult. Jarvan going down, yes, but Oriana escapes with a shred of life. Unsuccessful gank by Jarvan. Well played by Hecarim and Victor. Excuse me?
It's counter gank.
Yeah, counter gank. So far, bottom lane, Lucian losing against Varus hard in farms and kills. But here comes Hecarim in bottom lane. No wards, I believe. No, there's a ward against him. They already see him. They already know.
Rotating sucks. You lag too much. Oh, he does this. You hear him.
Go away. Go away. I don't like you anymore. Hitting.
Biohazard?
Yep. Second round.
Are they blue or purple?
Biohazard is blue. Purple. Here's Jarvan going in top lane, hiding, waiting for the Mundo to come in close. Mundo does not know he's there, but here's Hecarim in mid lane. Mundo still waiting, still far. Jarvan waiting in prey. Going back now, Jarvan decided not to wait any longer. Oh, so much pokes from Olaf. And Winzo taking so much damage from the Victor. He's Victor flashing in with ulti. And Olaf, Oriana gets taken down by Victor. A nice flash ult. Oriana tried to ult to keep the Victor away. Did not work. Victor almost died. And here's the tower dive from Olaf. And that's a kill. But there is an ignite. Nope, he survives. Well done, well done. So far the game is still in favor of Biohazard, but just by a little bit still. But it is early game. And they're going for Dragon. Blue team, Warikuna going for the Dragon. Nobody's still on their way. Jarvan is on his way. Tarek is right there. Dragon almost down. Will Jarvan wait? No, they take the dragon. Jarvan dives in and all four of them. Here's the Hecarim ults. Oh, Tarek taking so much damage from Lucian. Varus going down. Tarek goes down. Hecarim goes down. Varus barely any HP left. Running for his life, but he escapes. That was a good match. It was a victory though for Warikuna, who took both dragon and 2 kills. Jarvan jumped in just a second late to steal that dragon. Mid lane tower taking some damage from the Orianna. No Hecarim or Victor anywhere to be seen. Hecarim running his way towards mid, but too late. Orianna did her pokes already. Sunfire capes on both sides in top lane already. Orianna taking the blue buff now. Getting that extra cooldown and mana regeneration.
Girl. Sweet girl. Alright. Wait, cute girl? Hot chicks? Both?
Bottom lane being pushed into their tower again. Varus already completed the Infinity Edge, but Lucian has the Bloodthirst, a little bit more sustainability than the Varus.
You're right. I'm sorry. I take that comment back. You go and kill yourself.
And there's a successful ult from Varus. Lucian survives just barely. Varus queuing. Oh, that misses the Blight. With the Blight, it might have taken him down. And there's the Jarvan ult. Victor goes down. No help can. Hecarim could not help and could not enter the ulti. And that is a successful kill for Biohazard. Top lane for blue team has already been destroyed. Now they're going to start focusing on the other 2 lanes again. Oh, that almost killed the Annie. That is a lot of damage on Varus. Recalling at that location just in time, just in time. Etchingham too afraid to even come close to the stunning support. Leaves the war to get destroyed. Another huge poke from Varus. Varus getting poked back. Oh, and gets taken down. Lucian goes down, but Varus is dangerously low on health, fighting Annie now, and decides to go back.
What, like 7 I have to go? Shit, that's enough time? You have to start, though.
Victor building up that huge amount. Oh, here's the ganking mid lane from Hecarim. Orianna taking. Orianna goes down right away.
I'll try.
Mid tower still stands for Biohazard, but looks like Hecarim and Victor are putting on some pressure over there. Dr. Mundu fighting the Olaf again. The Olaf is too strong right now. His thunder thing does a lot of damage, you guys. I call it the thunder thing. Let's call it Thor. Thor strike. He's Thoring the Mundo.
Tola?
He's thoroughly Thoring the Mundo. I don't know. I don't play Olaf. Varus already come back with the zeal and more attack speed. Varus is really outplaying the Lucian by a far. Hecarim in bottom lane, but they see him already. Olaf knows that he can deal with the Mundo alone, so he's not, and there's nobody else anywhere to stop him, so he's just pushing in that top lane. I'm amazed that that Q missed though. I should have hit that Annie though. I believe it did hit, but I don't know, glitch maybe? Looks like blue team is going for the dragon again. Let's see if this time... Oh, the pokes, they already know they're there. Jarvan is there, Tarek is there, Annie is in danger maybe. No, they're going for the dragon. Dragon is down! They took the dragon without any challenge. Biohazard took too long. That is 2 dragons for Warikuna. The gold boost has brought them back. Now they are equal again in gold. 0.1 And here's the team fight in bottom lane. And he almost gets taken, but Hecarim gets locked down by ult, and Lucian uses the ult badly. There's the ult from Hecarim, and he gets taken down. Jarvan escapes, and Annie gets taken down as well, and barrier on Varus. Victor goes down as well. Everywhere, everyone is dying. Someone play the song, Dead Bodies Everywhere. Tareks. There's the tower dive on Lucian. Here's... Oh, Brolaf is there, but the barrier's up. And Lucian flashes over, gets taken down by the Olaf. And now this bottom lane tower is going to go down.
That was a good dive. Dive yank.
Yeah. And immediately, even after the dragon, that they returned the gold difference back to normal, Biohazard decides, no, we must have the advantage. And they take 3k gold difference advantage. 12 kills for Biohazard, 7 kills for Warikuna, 2 towers for Biohazard, 0 towers for Warikuna. Yeah, the Lucian's ult really, he was panicked, I think. He did not aim, but it was a bad ult. It did not do any damage to anyone.
Yeah, depends on the player.
Yeah, counters always depend on the player, you know, but you know, Bloody, he just dominated bottom lane along with Dusker. That's why they have like this homosexual pair up names, N Bloody and N Dusker. I'm just kidding. Or am I?
It's like saying fire is weak to water, but you're going against a volcano with a bucket of water.
Exactly. It depends on how you apply it. One does have an advantage, but if you can't use that advantage, you're not gonna win.
Oh. What the fuck is that?
And looks like Lucian and Annie are taking down the bottom turret for their first tower.
Yay!
And there goes the mid tower. Biohazard taking now all three of the initiating towers. And there's the ult from Orianna. Hecarim ults in, but gets stunned by Varus and gets taken down instantly. Varus, all of them, wow, that is a combination attack. Annie escapes through a flash, but the losses are equal. Varus and Orianna on Biohazard side, Victor and Hecarim on Warikuna side. And here's Olaf charging in with his ult, going after that Annie, taking down the Annie Mundo all alone, locked up in there. Gets stunned, but no, he's too tanky. He's not gonna go down that easily. Dealing a lot of damage to Dusker.
Randomly flash.
Wow. This game. I blame Batman. Why you do this, Batman? Don't walk away from me. You should really find out why we call him Batman. He has a butler that comes to pick him up in a, what's the car again? Royal Royce or whatever.
Oh yeah. That's the reason.
No, yeah.
Not a good reason at all. Was that automatic say then we'll scream? I'm like, oh, maybe they have it in the game as well. Like
Yeah.
the players per walk here. Like, oh wait, never mind.
Walkie go.
Say.
Oh no, não po walkie. A mí me sa video un tempo, minuto to sa miss na updated, I don't know.
So,
Can I ask what that is? 'Cause I don't know.
It's the timer for when the dragon respawns.
Oh.
sabi ko na yun,
So far, I'm amazed though they did not actually force Barons as much as I thought they would, you know. I thought they were going to really target the Baron a lot throughout these games, but seems like they're just
feel like
going...
they don't need it.
Exactly.
They do, but they don't.
Biohazard doesn't need it, but Warikuna could sure use it. But it's not like Biohazard is gonna let him take it.
I think Mundo has to help them carry. The only one dealing a lot of
And there's the initiation. Hecarim going in. Jarvan has gone into and isolated three of them. Varus ults and Orianna ults, but nobody goes down yet. Hecarim ults. Jarvan goes down along with Hecarim, both jungles. And there's the Lucian ult, not dealing a lot of damage. That is a tanky Olaf.
Nice, they'll separate.
The Jarvan initiation separated three of the Warikuna champions. And Hecarim and Mundo was left alone. All carries for Warikuna was separated. And here we go, Jarvan ults again. The Olaf goes in. Olaf taking so much damage, tanking so hard, gets taken down by Mundo and the tower.
It wasn't worth
But it is kind of over right now because three of them gets taken down for only Olaf. That is amazing damage. Olaf is so tanky right now, having the Spirit Visage, Sunfire Cape, Bilgewater Cutlass. The third dragon is going now for Biohazard without any competition. Oh no, here's Hecarim coming in again, but taking a lot of damage from that Varus. And the third dragon finally goes for Biohazard, further expanding that gold difference. Varus right now has a lot of damage because he has both Phantom Dancer and Infinity Edge. So that is like 50% critical chance right there. Attack speed, and he already has Vampiric Scepter for a bit of lifesteal. So he's probably going for the either for Bloodthirster or Blade of the Ruined King. I think he might go for the Blade of Ruined King because that Mundo is very tanky as well.
and does not. Sure.
Everyone's now being a bit passive, building up, farming up again, waiting for that last team fight maybe. I think we might be going to a final team fight. Who knows? The game is still not over. And Biohazard is dominating this round as well. And here we see blue team is gathering up in mid lane. Purple team is still separated a little bit. They're attacking the tower. The tower will go down, but let's see if there's gonna cause a team fight. Will Warikuna stay in that lane? Here comes the rest of them. Olaf coming in. There's the Jarvan initiation, jumps on Victor, locks the Victor down. He uses the Zonias. And there we go, Mundo gets taken now. We thought they would not focus the Mundo, but Victor goes down as well. Jarvan still alive. Olaf gets taken down instead. Hecarim goes down from Varus. And that is a team fight win for Biohazard again. Oh, Varus with that Q takes down the Annie. The pokes on the Lucian. And now they're dealing damage on that mid turret. That mid turret might, yeah, it's definitely going down. Will they stay for the inhibitor though? That is the question. No, they are going back. Take their victory and go. And here they go, the pings on the Baron. I think they're going to go from the Warikuna is going to try to go for the Baron. But whole Biohazard is in that side of the jungle. Wards everywhere. Surrender vote failed for blue team. They're trying to surrender already. Biohazard dominating with twice the amount of kills compared to Warikuna. Well, Berlin taking damage from the Olaf again. Olaf being melted by that. Oh, that Mundo taking a lot of damage. And Biohazard is now going for the Dragon Baron. And he is right there. And there's the initiation on Victor. Victor goes down with that stun and ulti from Orianna and Varus, and he gets ulted by Jarvan and gets taken down quickly. And here we go, Biohazard has the Baron buff, has taken down both Annie and Victor, and I think this is GG for Biohazard. And here we go, the final push on the towers. Only Hecarim, Mundo, and Lucian surviving. 9 seconds until Annie and Victor come up. And Hecarim gets stunned. The first tower goes down. Hecarim forced to go back to the base. Second tower goes down, and Hecarim initiates, dealing a lot of damage, but taking a lot back. They're trying to survive. Victor goes down right away. Mundo taking so much damage, but then the Mundo goes down before he could take down the Varus. Lucian goes down, and that is GG Biohazard. Good game, good game. Stop.